Okay, so this is my Unit 6 summary lesson. So first, here's this equation. We've got 2x plus 16 over x squared plus minus 64. So if you look at this question, it can be factored. For an example, x squared minus 64 is a perfect square of 8 times 8. So we would put that on the bottom, x plus 8 bracket x minus 8. And then you can look up here, this can be factored as well. How many times does 2 go into 16? 8. So we would bring the 2 out, bracket x plus 8, and then if we were to make sure that we were correct, we would go distribute this, which would be 2 times x would give us 2x, and then 2 times 8 would give us positive 16. So that's correct. And that's not all. Now at this step, we want to figure out our non-permissibles values. So a non-permissible value is what would you plug in to make it equal 0? So for the denominator. So in this equation, it would have to be negative 8 because negative 8 plus 8 would equal 0. And then and this one would be positive 8. So, made a mistake. X cannot equal negative 8 and positive 8. So now just brought it down here. We've got some similarities. So x plus 8 over x plus 8, we would just cancel those out, and we would be left with 2 over x minus 8, and that's our answer. So that's how to do that. Now with some multiplication. So we've got 25ab times 10b cubed. And then those are both, the 25 is over 4b and the 10 is over 5a. So how do we go about solving this question? We would be doing some cross cancellation. So before we start with cross cancellation, I like to look at what I can do inside my fraction first. So I can cancel this 5 and make it a 1 because 5 goes into 10 2 times. Can't really see that. So this would just turn into a 1, this would be a 2. And then over here, we can't really do anything with, I did this beforehand, didn't realize you could undo. So, can't really do anything with 4 and 25, so you just leave it. Now we do our cross cancellation. So 2 and 4 would give us 2. This is just gone. We've got an a over here, we've got an a over here, we cancel that out. Within our fraction here, we've got a b and a b squared, so now it's just b. And that looks like it's it, so then we would take whatever's left. So we've got 25 and a b, bring that down, over 2, b cubed, and over 1. Now we would just go across, we've got 25, b to the power of 4 over 2. So that's our answer. But we come back to here, we don't want to forget about our non-permissible values. So in this case, our non-permissible values, we've got 2, b and a. A can't equal 0 and b can't equal 0 because if 5 were to times, so for example, if 5 and a was 0, 5 times 0 equals 0. So that's how you know you're correct. Next question, we've got some dividing. So over here we've got 10y over y minus 3 cubed. divided by y bracket y plus 1 over y minus 3 squared. So your first thing you're going to do is flip your second fraction here. And you're going to do that because it's just a lot easier to solve this question if it's multiplication. So once you flip, so you'd bring the bottom to the top and the top to the bottom, we have now y minus 3 square over y plus y bracket y plus 1. Then we'll go to the top and we're going to bring what we learned over here to this equation. So we can name our non-permissible values. Y can't equal positive 3, negative 1, or 0. So we're going to do some cross multiplication. So this was originally, cubed. So we can cancel this out and then cancel this 3 out because 3 minus 2 would leave us with 1, so now we just have 1 y minus 3. We've got a y here, cancel those out. What do we have left? We've got a 10 over y minus 3, and we've got, this is nothing, so it'll just be 1, and we got a y plus 1. Now we just go crossed. 10 times 1 is 10, and then we just bring these two together, and that is our answer. And the last couple ones I'll show you guys is some addition and some subtraction. So this one's super easy. They both have the same denominator of a, so you would just go across the top. 5 plus 3 is 8 over a. Simple, and your non-permissible value would be a can't equal 0. And then when there's subtraction, and you notice how these guys don't have the same denominator, you would want to change this one to figure out what do I need to times this by to make it equal the same denominator. So if I times this by another ab, I would get a squared and b squared. But whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So I did that, and I would be left with 5 minus 3a and 3b over a squared and b squared. And that's the answer, and my non-permissibles are a can't equal 0, nor can b. And yeah, that's my Unit 6 summary.